One, as Starks very fortunate to get it over the outstretched arm, but Vernon Maxwell with a smart play there, knowing he had the shot blocker behind.
And you can see the offense from the Knick backcourt has picked up from game number 1. 3 for 7, 3 of 18, and 3 of 10. The Knick guards shot a combined 10 of 41, 24%. In the first game of the series, Rocket guards did not exactly burn it up. 8 of 27 from the field from the Houston backcourt. Knicks have the biggest lead of the night, 56-51. Oakley able to break it up. And it will be Houston ball with 7 on the 24.
Well, nothing happening at this particular play as it got broken down because of the mishandle by Otis Thorpe, and Ori trying to make something happen by dropping his head and going to the hoop. The Rockets very much concerned during that last timeout about their being stagnant at the offensive end.
Maxwell just to beat the shot clock. Maxwell, like John Starks, bouncing back here in game 2. Maxwell has 14. The Knicks 56. Rockets 53. Starks for 3. John Starks with 16 points. Knicks lead by 6.
And that was a little back at you because the last shot by Maxwell, degree of difficulty about 8. And this time I think Starks wanted to take it right to him, and Maxwell backed off and gave it to him.
Second from beyond the three-point arc for Starks. Starks with 16, Maxwell with 14. Olajuwon over Mason. Impossible shot to stop. Certainly a guy like Mason, who's 6'7", is not looking for the block, but that spin fade is so tough. Here is Harper, his first miss of the game. Rockets on the run, 2-on-1. Maxwell, and a blocking foul charge to Starks.
Well, Hakeem Olajuwon being pushed and turned away by Anthony Mason to take his favorite shot, although the Knicks don't mind this. They just want to challenge it. They want to keep him from going to the middle and keep him from getting shots for other people. They'll live with that for now. Nice give and go. Kenny Smith and Maxwell as Starks just trying to make Maxwell miss it, trying to avoid the contact. Couldn't do it as he clipped Maxwell going to the hole.
Maxwell on the line for the first time in his 6th year out of Florida. Originally a second-round pick of Denver back in '88. Dealt to San Antonio, and it was on to Houston. This is 5th year with the Houston Rockets. Little Maxwell was in a preseason camp with the Spurs. Same time John Starks had a tryout with San Antonio. They had some heated battles and some intra-squad play. Looked like Maxwell got hurt. Shaken up. Starks again. 3-pointer for John Starks. Vernon Maxwell took a shot and hit the floor.
Well, Maxwell knew this play was coming for John Starks and prevented him from coming out off that screen, forced him to go another way, but his own teammate Olajuwon inadvertently popped him in the top of the head with his right shoulder.
The Knicks lead by 6. Just under 5 minutes remaining in the 3rd quarter. Ori on the drive. Fired it off the glass. Hopper shovels to Ewing, and it was deflected out.
Take a look at your left side of the screen here as Maxwell, trying to come up through the lane, runs right into the elbow of Hakeem Olajuwon. The good thing, it was not flexed and held stiff, or Maxwell really would have been knocked silly.
And the Knicks are red hot. It leads to a Houston timeout. Anthony Mason extends to an 8-point. Thorpe with a solid performance, 14 points and 16 rebounds. Record lows for the combination scoring of the Knicks and Rockets in the 4th quarter and for the second half. Record lows for an NBA final game. And incredibly, only twice in the second half on Wednesday did the Knicks hit 2 straight shots. That's how bad it was going. Vernon Maxwell apparently all right after he was accidentally hit by a teammate, Hakeem Olajuwon. John Starks has had the touch here in the 3rd, 11 of his 19 in the 3rd quarter. Starks leading the Knicks. Olajuwon high man for the Rockets with 21. We come up on 4 minutes to go in the 3rd. Thorpe able to work his way around Ewing. Beautiful move by Otis Thorpe to beat Patrick Ewing.
That actually was going to be a post-up for Maxwell. They want to make Starks work on defense, see if they can get some more fouls on him, because he's starting to light it up offensively.
Pass from Starks deflected, stolen by Thorpe. 3-on-2. Smith sets up Maxwell for 3. And Starks on the rebound. Pushes it down in a hurry. The lead for Mason. Rebound Oakley. Back come the Rockets. And a leg block is called.
Otis Thorpe at the right elbow looking inside to Maxwell, and it was a brief look as he felt Patrick Ewing leaning that way, beat him with the first step, and Otis has those gigantic hands able to palm it and turn it over through the hoop as he challenged Patrick Ewing.
The Knicks lead is 6. The Knicks staying with the matchup, Mason against Olajuwon. Thorpe and Ewing going at each other. And again, Thorpe, too quick, gets inside to beat Ewing. This a matchup that has hurt the Knicks at the defensive end. The Knicks lead is now 4. 2:50 to go in the third. Harper for Ewing. Patrick Ewing, 14 points on 6 of 14 shooting. Sam Cassell back on the floor. He has replaced Kenny Smith. Horry for 3. Quick release by Robert Horry. Well, the Knicks have hit 4 out of 5 from downtown here in the third quarter. Rockets cash in on a three-pointer. Pat Riley was trying to call for timeout. Traveling violation.
It's on Anthony Mason, who has a habit, and the officials are there for a technical.
Harper hit with the tee. A technical foul called. But now a timeout is taken. Now they say a double technical on Harper and Cassell. We'll be right back.
Well, Derek Harper is sandwiched between Sam Cassell and Vernon Maxwell. There's talking and pushing and shoving, and it's going to continue for the next 4 or 5 seconds as the official, you can see Hugh Hollins on your left side of the screen. He has it spotted, keeping an eye all the way, and they get the double technical.
So the double technical on Sam Cassell and Derek Harper. 2:15 remaining in the third quarter. The Knicks 66, the Rockets 63. Both clubs have shot well in the third. Knicks 10 of 15, Rockets 9 of 14. Thorpe had it stripped by Harper. Beautiful play by Derek Harper using the long arms. And it leads to the foul on Thorpe, his second.
Well, you're going to see the steal by Derek Harper, but it's all set up by the good ball pressure by Derek on Cassell, making that pass a little bit tougher, not much spacing, and it enables Harper to get in there and shake it loose.
Starks came off the pick. Maxwell able to stay right with him. Ewing drawing the double team. Bad pass. Thrown to the crowd by Ewing. Harper again with the steal. Harper with the pull-up. Yes, Derek Harper has taken over here the last couple of minutes, as he did in game number 6 against the Indiana Pacers. Bad pass by Cassell. Sloppy play here by the Rockets. Starks with a dangerous pass. Threw it away. Went behind the back. Mason broke it up. Last touch by Mason.
Terrific defensive job by Anthony Mason as Derek Harper, who has very quick and strong hands, and the Rocket ball handlers are very much concerned about him, and the older ones remember him from his days with the Dallas Mavericks, and they all have to be very careful with their handle.
Olajuwon getting the position, and then was stopped. Horry for 3.